There's a story that's always stuck with me. It happened in New York City back in 2007 when a construction worker named Wesley Autry became known as the subway hero. Now, Wesley was just an ordinary guy, a Navy veteran and a father of 2 little girls, working construction to make ends meet. One winter afternoon, he was standing on a subway platform in Harlem, waiting for the train, his daughters beside him, when something sudden and terrifying happened. A young man, just 20 years old, named Cameron Hollopeter, who was a film student, started having a seizure right there next to the tracks. People started backing up, unsure what to do, and before anyone could react, Cameron stumbled forward and fell off the edge, right onto the subway tracks. It was chaos. People were screaming. The lights of an oncoming train were already visible in the tunnel. Now imagine that moment, the panic, the fear, the seconds ticking by. And Wesley, he didn't hesitate. He looked at his daughters, told them to stay put, and jumped down onto the tracks. He tried to lift Cameron up, but the train was too close. He saw a drainage trench, just about a foot deep, between the rails. So he made a split-second decision. He pressed Cameron's convulsing body into that trench, and then laid on top of him, flattening both of them as much as possible, hoping, praying, the train would pass over them. And it did. The train operator saw them too late to stop. 5 cars passed over their bodies before the train finally came to a halt, and when it did, the entire crowd was in shock. Miraculously, both Wesley and Cameron were alive, completely unharmed. Wesley climbed out from under the train, waved to the crowd, and said calmly, "I got 2 daughters, and I didn't want them to see a man die." It was pure bravery, no second thoughts, just instinct. News of what he did spread like wildfire. The media called him the subway Superman, and he was honored everywhere from the White House to late-night talk shows. But what always struck me was how humble he remained. He kept saying, "I'm no hero. I just saw someone in trouble and did what I had to do." And maybe that's what makes him a real hero. Not the moment of courage itself, but the heart behind it. In a city known for its hustle and noise, where people are often lost in their own world, Wesley reminded everyone that there's still humanity, still selflessness, still people willing to risk everything for a stranger. And that story, even years later, still gives me goosebumps. Because it's real, it's raw, and it reminds us what ordinary people can do in extraordinary moments.